Hello everybody. So normally I'd be a little more set up. I have some mushrooms, some asparagus. We're doing some sirloin steak. I got it on sale. And again, I am sorry for my messy kitchen. I recently had family over and boy, that went well. Right now I have 1/3 sirloin steaks in this pan. Add some butter to it. I do have some, or margarine, because that's what I have on hand. Some of this lovely savory steak and chop rub. I absolutely love it. Using more of it than what I thought I would. There's the butter knife. And we'll just put a little in here. Just so there's some liquid to it. So I don't really have a plan for what I'm doing. I am just doing. This is not only my lunch for work, but also my husband's dinner. I have a cookie sheet here, which I'm going to put tinfoil on. So I apologize for the noise that's going to happen here. And then we'll just put that there. We have the oven preheating for the potatoes. So I'm just going to roast them. The asparagus I'm going to pan fry after the steaks are done. I have a meat thermometer because I'm not great at figuring out what is a great temperature or what not for meat. So before the asparagus goes in, I'm going to cut up some mushrooms in slices. After I wash them. I know there's people who are like, don't wash your mushrooms. I just do. There we go. Cut them in slices. This is probably good to flip over because it is a thinner steak. Not really caramelized. It's fine. My husband's not super picky. And actually, I'll just bring you a little bit forward. You can kind of see the steak. It's starting to get cold up here in Michigan on Lake Superior. This is when I start bringing out the heartier meals, like stews, roasts, soups, bunch of those things. So we will have those in the future. And why am I not using some of the stuff I have canned? Well, this is stuff that needs to get used. And I wasn't going to put these steaks in a jar. So I had a bunch of family over this weekend. They actually left this morning. Which is good. Because even though I love having guests and family over, sometimes it's just good to get back to how things are. There we go. That's pretty much cooked. Of course I put my butter in. And we're just going to flop it right on here. That's good. That's done. I can flop this one in. Grab this out. Finish cutting the asparagus. That's a little woody. And we got this pile right here. Asparagus. I'm going to get an onion. So this is going to cook in with the mushrooms. And my husband and I have the choice on whether we ladle it over our food or not. I do apologize for having such a late video, a new post. My folks called me Wednesday saying they were coming up Friday. For me, I didn't get to the stove, but most of the other parts of the house look like nobody's lived there. I'm going to cut these a little on the thinner side. Do the best I can. I don't need perfectionism. Need to make sure I don't take off my fingers. Alright. That's done. I'm going to flip this. There we go. My husband did spaghetti last night, and that's where he left that. And of course, I need to get the potatoes. So I have a bunch of these little golden potatoes, so I'm going to use those. These ones I'm just going to cut in quarters. Kind of like this. And throw them on the pan. So these are going to get baked. think my husband wants that for himself. He's at work right now. This steak, more than likely done. Not more than likely. I can guarantee it is. And it's still going to taste good even if it's more done than what most people would like. Now we're just going to throw our mushrooms in. I did cut them a little thick because they will cook down a little bit, and I don't like super mushy mushrooms, even though that defeats their name. Mushrooms. Throw the onions in because they'll cook down too. If they don't cook down at the same rate, which most times they don't, they still cook down enough. And they're still wonderful. Ideally, I would love to have fresh garlic for this. I don't at the moment, which is okay. You know what we do? Put some, oh, that was wrong powder. That was onion powder. Wondering why it came out super fast. It'll be okay. Alright. So I'm going to throw a little extra butter in here. Because that's going to melt down and help things from sticking before anything happens. I'm also going to add a bit of Worcestershire sauce. Because it's yummy. I know I keep saying butter. It is margarine. You can use butter the same way. I am not a snob on what you use, just because what I have is going to be different than what you have. And am I measuring stuff? No, not really. And I do apologize for that. It makes it hard to follow any of these. Don't fall out. And we're just going to let this cook on the medium heat. That do its thing and get back to cooking potatoes. I will cook the asparagus after the onions and the mushrooms are cooked down. I have my son in bouncer. I can just hear him going to town and having fun. And we'll do some more canning of gold potatoes. We'll do some whole and some more sliced. Because I have a bunch of them. And before anybody says anything, no, I don't have a garden. I find stuff on sale or at a good price. It's going to last me for a bit. Granted, I can just put them in my basement. But sometimes I like things... canned just because it means it's cooked. Alright. Again, I do apologize for my messy kitchen. These are cooking down great. Get some good color. Just let those go and I will bring you back when they are done. But right now, I am going to season my potatoes with garlic and herbs, put some butter on the pan, even though I have tin foil on it, and I will show you what they look like before I put them in the oven. Sorry about the long dramatic pause. I get distracted by everything and anything. Oh, sorry about hitting the camera. I did not mean to. So I just shook some seasonings on it. I'm calling it good. This one really doesn't have any. There, I fixed the problem. And we'll just put it in the oven. And that'll be about 20 minutes. I'll bring you back when I start them. And of course, oh, there's my phone. Put a timer for about 20 minutes. Might be a little longer than 20 minutes. But that's when we'll check them. And let's try flip these. The smell coming off these are amazing. And they are cooking down really nicely. We're just going to leave the top off and help with some of the liquid. And before I forget, I'm going to get my trays down. I keep hitting the camera. I'm just really bad about that. So instead of trays, I'm just going to put everything in one container. Because it is not going to hurt. Well, some of it's going to go in a container. I'm going to give the steak a taste try. This piece looked good, so I'm going to try it. Yep, my husband's definitely going to like it. Well, this is where I'm going to say they're good. The onions still have some crunch to it, but they're cooked down decently. The mushrooms are good. So I'm just gonna ladle some right on the steak. And this is going to be annoying. But I'm going to dump the liquid from the steak resting back into the pan. Yes, I still have those sitting down. I have asparagus to still cook. I'm going to put these on this steak. Actually, I put the rest on his. He'll be home shortly and we'll eat it. Okay, whatever's in there is fine because I'm throwing the asparagus in there now. Doesn't look like a lot of asparagus, it's because it's really not, and that's why I'm making two sides rather than just the asparagus. There goes out. Put a little bit of margarine on there. I do use it a lot. That doesn't necessarily mean I use a whole bunch of it at a time. And I'll bring you back when everything's done, including this and the potatoes. Okay, I'm going to stir these. They've only been here for like 4 or 5 minutes. Tomorrow, or my next video, in the future, we'll be turning some of these gold potatoes into a good little mashed potatoes. Because mashed potatoes are amazing. We're going to leave those in for a little bit more. The potatoes still need about 10 to 15 more minutes. I just wanted to give you an update on the asparagus. These ones I'm cooking right now at like medium to low heat in between the two settings, which is fine. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we're back. It's been about 3-4 more minutes. I'm definitely going to say this asparagus is done. I'm just going to put some on this plate. Alright. It should be done now. We've had even a little more than what I anticipated of extra time because I still have to get ready for work. Oh. Much better. Very soft. Some of them are a little harder than others, but they're still all within my range of wanting to eat. Like this one, oh, that one was like butter. Well, we are good. So I'm going to plate some of these up for my husband. And he's going to have a very good meal. What do you think? It's not pretty, but it is yummy, and that's what it needs to be. Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it. And have a good day or good evening, whatever it is. Make it good. Please like, follow, subscribe, comment. It helps. And I want to know what you guys are thinking. Like I am nowhere near professional. I'm literally just a home cook, a mother, and a wife.